Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Coralie and today I'm going to be doing a review on ColourPop eyeshadows. So I got all my ColourPop eyeshadows right here in this palette. There's 10 of them, so I got 4, and then 2 here. I'm going to go through all of them. I'm going to swatch them, review them for you guys, and give you a little demo on this eye look. Before we get started, let me just feed you some basic information about the ColourPop eyeshadow. Every shadow comes packaged as such in a little ColourPop pouch and in this little plastic thing. And with every single ColourPop eyeshadow, single shadow that you buy, you get this little holder like so. Let me just open it with a little mirror where it has a magnet and you can put the shadow in it. The reason why I'm showing you guys this is because I know that people may be buying these and be like, oh my god, like I don't have a magnetic palette. This is a Sephora and Z palette, magnetic palette. But if you don't have a magnetic palette but you want to try ColourPop, you totally can. I'm just going to show you. I'm going to take the eyeshadow. This is Bassline. And I'm just going to put it right here. Oops. Girl fit. Okay, so wow, my fingers are so dirty. Anyway, so you can put the shadow right in there and you have yourself a little single eyeshadow. So if you don't have a magnetic palette, you can totally order these from ColourPop. It's gonna be perfect. It's gonna fit with all of your stuff and you won't even have to get a magnetic palette. Obviously, just putting that out there, this is not sponsored by ColourPop, and also I do not own every single one of the shades. I own 10, and I'm gonna tell you what I like and what I don't like about them. So just, you know, spill the tea and all of that. I'm gonna first start by swatching every single shadow, so I'm gonna kind of go out of frame and just swatch them. Hello, how you doing? Like so. Is it out of focus? Oh my god. You can see. So it's a very nice, kind of pinky toned bronzed shade. This is more of a golden toned eyeshadow. This is less of a pinky tone and more of a champagne. This one is kind of sheer, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's definitely not as pigmented as the others, but you can definitely see the duochrome kind of bronzed champagne to aqua blue a little. It's really, really pretty, but not as pigmented as I would have liked it to be. See, this is a second swatch. Maybe that's better, but you know, it's still a really beautiful shadow. I'm just gonna swatch this right here. Okay, you can't really see it. It's pretty pigmented upon application, but it could be a little bit of a softer matte. So right here I have it. It's an orangey kind of warm tone shade. It's a really beautiful shade. I actually really like this shade right here. So this was IOU. This one is way more pigmented than the previous orange shade I put. I'm sorry if I'm just going like kind of blurry on you. But yeah, this shade, it's absolutely beautiful. I love the pigment on this one. It's really nice. By the way, I'd just like to pop off and say that swatches aren't always everything. And sometimes you swatch something, but you don't apply a shadow by swatching it unless it's a shimmer sometimes when you pat it on your lid. So I'm doing swatches here not to give you an exact representation of how the shadow will perform on the eyes, but just to give you a little bit of an idea about the color. Oh, you can clearly see. I'm just gonna rub it a little, but you can see this is a very rich shade. I absolutely adore this shade. So that was Feathered, right next to the other shade. To be honest with you, it's a really nice shade too. It's kind of almost the same tone as this one, except it's way more purpley and way more mauvey. So I really, really like this. It's a pretty nice black. I'm not gonna lie, it's a really, really, really nice black. I'm just gonna go over it a second time. And yeah, it's a pretty good black, to be honest with you. It's really pigmented, really intense, just like we like the blacks. It's a shimmery pink, you know, but it's a very pretty one, and I thought it was very nice and dainty because it almost had like a lilac type of hue to it, and just, I'm not gonna lie, I was expecting a little more from these colorful shadows, but they're performing really well still, in my opinion. Can you see that? Like, trying to angle it, it's like lavenderish, pinkish. I really like it. Again, I was expecting a little more color. I'm doing 2 swatches, but it's so beautiful. This one also has a little bit of a purple tinge, which just makes it so much better. This is what all the shadows look like. I don't know if you can see them right now because I'm not even in frame. But yeah. For the most part, I think the pigmentation in these shadows is absolutely amazing. Now, I'm gonna tell you some things that I wasn't quite feeling. Disclaimer, my hands are still as dirty as everything, so please don't mind that. But I love these shadows for the most part. The shimmers up top, amazing. All the shimmers right here, amazing. This one I wish would have had a stronger base, but honestly, I still love it because it's really pretty and it's really duochrome, and just, it's so like, I love duochrome shadows. So the 3 shimmers, from what I have right now, I can tell you that it's definitely something that I would recommend you to get from ColourPop because, I mean, they're pretty awesome if I do say so myself. I really liked this orangey shade. It blended really well as this one did. However, this one shade right here, the shade I was really excited about, it's called Feathered, I believe. Yes. Feathered right here, I'm not really a fan of it because it doesn't blend. Like, it gets really patchy into my crease, and it didn't get like that too much because I was extremely careful of applying this eyeshadow. But I really didn't like it. I really didn't like the fact that it was getting so patchy on me so quickly, and it looked muddy and like grayish sometimes. So if there's one shadow I don't think you should get from ColourPop, is the Feathered one, because I didn't like it. The only shadow I truly had problems with was Feathered. Now for the more color shades, I did take only 2 shimmer shades, but I was a little disappointed with the eyeshadow, the shimmery colorful eyeshadow payoff. You have to go quite a few times to get them like really poppin', and quite frankly, I don't have a lot of time to waste, and so they're beautiful shadows, like beautiful, crazy stunning. Like they're really pretty. I'm not like, look at the shades, I showed them to you, they're absolutely stunning. But I wish ColourPop would just come out with a creamier formula for the colorful shimmers, because the first shimmers were really creamy. So before I jump in and do my actual final thoughts, I'm just gonna insert the clip of me doing this with a few instructions voiced over, and so you guys can see how I achieved this look, and then I'll be right back. I'm gonna start with Conundrum, and I'm just gonna pack it all over my crease just while my base is still wet, and I'm gonna make sure it's off from the inner corner to the outer corner and wing it out a tiny little bit, because as you saw when I was talking, I am wearing like a cut crease situation. Then I'm going in with Feathered and just going a little deeper into my crease to add, what do you know, depth. And I'm just gonna do that again all across my eyes, just so that when I cut it, it's gonna be sharper. Don't forget to wing it out. Now with the shade Let's Do It, which is the black, I'm gonna start creating the liner type of cut crease shape. Sorry if you hear cars, by the way. I'm doing this in my car because, no, not my car, but in a car. Anyways. For the first half of the cut crease, I'm taking Glass Bowl, which is the duochrome champagne minty shade. I really like this shade, and I'm just going to pack it all over and gradually blend it with the black. It's going to create a really interesting shade. I'm also packing it with my finger because it's going to make it more intense. But yeah, taking Bassline and Snake Eyes, I'm just going to pop them into the inner corner, and there you go. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed that mini tutorial, like that mini demo type of thing, because I thought it would be quite interesting to do so that you guys can actually get a little bit of a view of how the shadows work, see them in action. But verdict on these eyeshadows, for $5 each, they're really good, and I totally recommend them. And be careful which one you choose. But I would recommend all the mattes except from feathered and all the shimmers except from the colorful shimmers. So I would recommend you get as many as you want, because honestly I'm thinking about getting some more like matte ColourPop shadows because I think they were really great. And who knows, maybe I'll just try the feathered eyeshadow again a little bit and see if it's me that couldn't blend every single time I did it, or if it's really the shadows that's trying me. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to give this video a little bit of a thumbs up because my arm is dirty as hell and I got eyeshadow all over my shirt because I'm not used to swatching, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? If you guys like me, my personality, or the content I put up on YouTube, then feel totally free to subscribe to this channel. I would absolutely love for you guys to join us. Also, don't forget to turn on your notifications so you guys are aware every single time I upload a video, because you do not want to miss an upload. Now, do you? Do you? Be real. Don't forget to follow me on all my social medias, such as Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter. I will have all of the links in the description box down below. They're all at Coraliabulous. Just disclaimer out there. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye bye.